Ladies and gentlemen, I was coming across some things through my timeline, and of course, Stephen A. Smith happened across the timeline, and I couldn't believe what he was saying, but I was, like I said, I'm just listening. This is the next evolution of Stephen A. pretty much stepping out to his shell. When the last time you seen Stephen A. talking like this? If you haven't been watching his show that he has, the Stephen A. Smith Show on YouTube, his own YouTube channel. I'll say that, you might be missing out, but he said he has a solution, for Cardi B. We all know, just a hip hop superwoman, representing New York City. You already know what it is. She stated that sometimes it gets boring, having pretty much everything. She misses her old life and things of that nature, and Stephen A. Smith, I don't know if he took it out of context. Like I said, maybe we could discuss that, but in full totality, is really, when the last time you seen Stephen A. going off like this? Now he kind of diverged a little off topic. Now, is Stephen A. Smith trying to get fired? I'm starting to think, because he dibbling and dabbling in things that could create outrage, at a network, but what happens, if it happens at the network, he got his own platform. Who's to say the network don't shut him down totally? Is he trying to get released? Is the question I'm trying to ask, because, Cardi B got a hell of a fan base. I don't know if you want to ignite them. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports for more news on Stephen A. Smith and his show and everything involving this subject and much more that Stephen A. may tackle, as he walks into this new realm of, I guess you want to say, being a free man. Shannon Sharp has pretty much took over the airwaves with his news. So I'm starting to think maybe Stephen A. trying to join the party, get in here. But nonetheless, you've seen him on It Is What It Is with Cameron and Mace. And shout out to that show, but we all know that that show is much more, a little bit coming out your shell, is they speaking out anything you could ever think of is being said over there. They're not accounting for nothing. They're not accounting for partners, this, that. Their partners actually like what they're doing, so, but for a guy or people who are in the corporate world, how do they, is that going to be a problem? I don't think so. I like Cam. I like Mace. I think they actually showing the versatility in them. So I see Stephen A. going there, and who knows what that's going to be about. What is he going to say? Is he going to ignite something? But some people might say, with this, did he take it out of context due to, she's saying basically she misses her old life. That could be a various things. Stephen A. said basically, I have a solution. Give me the money. You can give it to me. You can give it to my producer. He didn't say he'd give it to charity though. He didn't say he could donate it to New York or he did. Pardon me. He did say there's a lot of people who could use it. And if you want to take it from that context, yeah, of course. I mean, shoot, you can start floating money all through the states and abroad if it's like that. But it could have meant various things. That's why I understand how people may feel like it could have been taken out of context. You got to understand, when you're a celebrity, everybody wants, fame and this and that until, they can't do things that they normally like to do. Imagine just walking to your mailbox. You can't do that. It's certain things that when you get to a certain star level, you got to watch your visibility publicly, and it's always sending people to do things. You can't just go and get yourself some food. You can't just go to the store. There's a lot of things, when you do that, it's like something serious. You're taking a whole team with you. You got 2-3 cars and, all this protection, security, all these people. That's the kind of life, how that's probably not what she meant. And if you feel like that, let me know. If you, like I said, if you want more sports news updates and more, make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. We bringing, like I said, just a nice array of content. We're going to be going live tonight as well for the NBA Finals. There's so many things to discuss, in this whole NBA landscape, in this whole situation. Stephen A. Smith, is putting himself front and center, with bold statements, not just your everyday, normal politicking. I mean, these are bold, adamant statements, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta point that out. When did we ever, I gotta repeat this, when did we ever see Stephen A like this? Independence, man, is something, that's what it seems like. And if you see what's happening with his show, his trajectory, it won't be long, before he takes it up 50 notches. And I didn't even see him bring guests on yet, so it's just pretty much him right now, him establishing him. And like I said, Stephen A is basically like a global brand at this point. No matter how you view him, I want everybody to know, because people might view Stephen A, this, that, I'm just looking at what he has done for sports media. He has basically been the face of it. If you want to say he's moved it forward to a certain degree, his style. I mean, Steve, they try to give Skip that, but what is what it is. For the most part, Stephen A is starting to show people that he is not what everybody thought he was. We got to understand, he was just ridiculed over the years. Stephen A received a public beating, and from his own people, you understand? So that's never good, and I'm pretty sure it got to him. You have people coming on the show. I never forget what Terrell Owens did to him, so it's so many things that Stephen A, I think, is trying to, go over the hurdles. So that's why I think you see him dibbling and dabbling in these kind of things. He could have never said this on ESPN. Number one, you would have had another moderator there possibly to challenge you. See, on his show, he's just able to do whatever and say whatever. Nobody can follow up. Nobody can challenge nothing. So I think Stephen A is liking that aspect, and the people are starting to take to it. Like I said, his numbers is going up, up, and up. And he's basically just got serious with this YouTube thing. Let me know what y'all think about what he said, and what has he been saying. Do y'all like what he's doing? Do y'all see what I'm talking about in terms of the versatility on how he's trying to take his politicking, and trying to show people that he's not just, just a company man, how people want to view him, that he's actually, like he's a human being, and like I said, let's see where all of this goes at the end of the day. We don't really know the extent of where it's going to take Stephen A. Smith. Is it gonna take him to the promised land, or is it going to lead to something crazy? But I think that Stephen A. is on an upward trajectory. Do you see him leaving ESPN? Let me know. Let's break this down in the comment section. Stephen A. has a solution for Miss Cardi B. It's Flight Sports TV. Make sure you subscribe for more sports news, updates, and more. We out.